feel your head right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Oh, I'm barely breathing and breathing to that ground, but each and every time we all stand up. Stop like to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's tell me now. You must feel love, but not like by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to new tomorrow. The heart that can let it be, you give me strength and give me play. To take the darkness, let's find here all in love. Spark just like Hibana. Light up like Hibana.
Armor was a gift from Bregan. What if it really did belong to a Dahnan hero once upon a time? He challenged an overwhelmingly powerful Renan foe and perished for it. I wonder how he felt having the hopes of the people riding on him.
Hey, did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
He didn't steal it, if that's what you mean. Bregan gave it to him as a parting gift.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this, not me.
I don't know. I don't think he could have pulled it off like you, man.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cyslodia when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
No. Only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future. But we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the weight of it all.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can, here and now.
You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh yeah. It's scalding hot all the time there, so I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms? All 5 realms are supposed to be closed off, due to the nature of the crown contest.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
I didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Dahnan like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything all that creative, though.
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zeugles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Dahnans ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Danon or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Ganabelt, was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go. Hmm?
Yeah!
Hmm? Hey. Hmm?
Thanks for letting me stick around, you guys.
Sure, we're happy to have you. But are you sure you don't want to head back to Calaglia?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I can help yet. But for now, I'm going to follow Alphen and see what happens next.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Where does that drawbridge connect to?
No idea, but I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway, so it's useless to us. No backing down!
I've got it!
Eat that!
Infernal turret! Not
For the power of water!
escape!
You are these ones can run rings around us!
Sword Rain Alpha! We're not!
It must take guts to fight
Now! I'm not brave. I just do what I...
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
Well, looky here!
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go.
Try this! You're mine! Damn it!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
It's over!
Ready?
Infernal turret!
Didn't even break a sweat.
I won't forgive you!
Raging Cascade!
Come one, come all! My
Here
turn!
goes!
Now!
Free
Take
fire!
this!
Get on in there with the others!
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Right, here goes!
Raging Cascade!
It's over! Try this! Infernal
Well,
turret!
we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
We won that by a mile.
Heck of a lot of fish swimming around in this pond, huh?
Are they edible?
Sure, they're edible, but we've got no way to catch any.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Who?
What's wrong?
Really?
Ah!
Sure.
Hey. Ah!
Right.
Right. Nice work. What?
Hey!
Well? What? Xion.
What?
Very nice. Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really liked that apple pie, didn't you? An opponent like this should be easy.
Not on my watch!
Swallow blade! Try this! Infernal turret! My turn! Cut! Sonic thrust!
Lightning
It's
orb!
over!
Take lightning and
Take this! It's over!
Sweet dreams!
So those are Danon Astral Arts.
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
I hate camping out.
I guess even someone as fashionable as you wouldn't know a whole lot about Danon armor, right? Good. This came out just the way I hoped. Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegis. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream, the snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Geez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans, because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
Looks like trouble is coming.
Here I go.
Together, we've got this!
Field.
Take this!
I'll be safe.
Swallow blade! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Flying spree! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
You're mine! You're finished!
Do it.
I'll take you all on!
Lock. Demon's descent.
Flashing fang! Yeah, I look pretty flashy out there.
So glad it met with your approval. I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
Really bad feeling about this.
Not today!
Here it goes. Reload.
It's over!
This one's mine.
If it happens, just back it out again.
Now you see what I can do!
Now.
Grab it.
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Here I come!
Try, damn it! An astral art?
That's my shield.
Shut him down.
Now. Ridwell, astral energy. Full throttle.
This could be useful.
Don't get careless.
Ardex, come through.
Don't tell me!
Here it is.
Come one, come all.
Here's the photon splat. They may look cute and stuff, but they're fixed.
You're finished. Take this. You got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. Now.
All yours.
Smash you!
You're finished. First strike.
Supernova.
Portal blade. Do it. Try this.
Eat this!
Infernal turret. You're finished. Pistol.
Searing flame. Reload.
No escape. Sword Rain Alpha.
Lightning orb.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist.
Where are you going?
Bet that shell's hiding something too.
Not today.
Blow away!
Here, Levy. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Something you wanted to say?
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Take that.
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you? Looks like trouble. Capital T!
Together, we've got this!
Shield.
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about that.
Thunder field. Recover.
Now I can let loose.
And you feel.
Armor is all mine!
Try this!
Infernal turret! I'll finish you here and now!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Bang blast!
Sweet dreams.
Take this!
So those are Danon after all.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
Looks like trouble. Capital T!
Together, we've got this!
Not in your dreams.
Burn in hell!
Dragon Shell!
You're mine!
Now you see what I can do!
You're finished!
First aid.
I try this!
I'll run you through!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
Already done!
Air
You're
blast.
mine!
With the mark.
Portal blade! You're finished! Do it! Crush him!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger.
man. I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Raging Cascade!
Take this! Hold right now!
Mega Ray!
You're mine!
Lightning Orb!
It's over!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Now! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Easy peasy, huh, Hoodle?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Sweet now! Healing Arm!
Hold up!
Baby Cascade! You got company!
It's over!
Arch Six! The roundabout field!
Infernal Torrent!
Alright!
I can carve through armor! Here I come!
Not in your dreams!
Do it! We got the advantage.
Anyone else feel...
Just have to make sure. Well, you're not looking so good.
I'll be fine. Really, don't worry.
It's over!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Air! What you feel? Energy!
Try this!
Freeze Blade!
Infernal Torrent! My turn!
Lightning Conduct!
Blue escape!
Where are you going?
Thunder Blade!
Try this!
Here's a healing arm!
Try Torrent!
Cascade! Mega Ray! Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Feel!
It's over! Eat this! My turn!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Front!
Searing Flame!
I'm on it! Here I come! I'll
Do
run
it!
you through! Blow away! I can feel my power growing! The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Gotta break through! Demon Fang!
I'm only getting healed! Mark of the Sunshine! Lightning Conduct!
Won't save you.
You're mine!
Thunderstorm! One more time! Here it goes! Feel! Here I go! I'll be saving you!
Take this!
Supernova!
This one's all mine!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
Portal Blade!
No place here.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
First strike!
Something you wanted to say?
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
Gotta break through! Take this! Infernal Torrent! Come and face me! You're finished!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Where are you going?
Raging Cascade!
You're mine! It's over!
We are freaking invincible!
Nothing and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
Reload!
Here I come!
Eat this!
Double Demon Fang!
Lightning Orb!
Portal
Raging
Blade!
Cascade!
I'll run you through!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle. Here's a healing art!
Take this!
First aid! What did I do?
Dragon Shadow!
Lightning orb!
Armor won't save you!
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Dragon shadow!
Burn!
Sleep now! Metal ray!
Take this! First strike!
Do it!
Finish!
Dragon shadow! Astral energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapse parts let you reach some places.
Get lost!
Dragon Shadow! Try this! Infernal Torrent! Double Demon Fang! You're finished!
Here, let me help! Eat this! First aid!
Take this!
Dragon shadow! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Chronicop field!
Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Raise
Clear
the
escape!
Let the marksman handle it!
Take this! Slash! Infernal Torrent! You're finished!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
I'm surrounded! Okay, here I go. I'll smash you!
Dance in the wind! I never miss!
You're finished! First strike!
I'll be saved under
Take
the
this!
clockwork!
You're finished!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
You're mine! Swallow Blade! Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from. There.
Get lost!
Here I come! Swallow Blade! Infernal Torrent! You're mine! You're finished! I'll end you! Big Blast!
Searing flare!
Here I come!
Reload! Here comes!
You're finished! You're mine!
Hey, when did I
Nice,
do
Law!
Leave it all to love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
We're thinning them out.
Please, more like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're finished!
I'm on! Do it! One more time! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
That extra training paid off.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Hi, Hoodle.
You're mine!
I'm like bait to them. Now you see what I can do.
You can't lay a finger on me.
I prefer it that
We're
way.
cleaning house.
What about
me
you?
take the
Just watch and see.
Wow, someone's feeling lively.
Here comes! Raise Lantern!
You know, Law, watching you really makes me realize.
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking.
Exactly! Don't think. Just keep swinging.
Any injuries?
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisladen, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
I think Hootle senses something. We're finally here. Elda Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful. What?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Face me!
Dance in the wind!
I'll run you through! Here I come!
This will come in handy.
Sword Rain Alpha! Take this! We turn the tables on him. Shia, can you take care of... Right. No time to hold back. It's over. Try this.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Sword Rain Alpha!
Fighting in this state isn't advisable.
What's wrong? Huh?
Yes!
we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Mm-hmm. Just great. That can't be. Nice. Very well.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Xion.
Why are you thanking me?
Ow! Here I come! Get the wave of
Try this!
Infernal
turret!
It's over! Shattering go! It's over! Where are you going?
Through escape! Swallow blade!
Searing
You're
blade!
mine!
Reload! Working orb!
It got fired!
I've got this! Let him march into the
All yours!
I'm out of ammo!
Infernal turret!
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
I hate camping out.
Have you... guys checked your equipment lately?
Why do you keep staring at me, Shion?
Just, what is that wolf on your shoulder?
I came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised. Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?